Jabeur to the semis.
Hello again, tennis fans. James Zanadakis here, and today on the Changeover show, we've got an amazing group of panelists. As always, the standard is high this year. I'm joined by Michelle Yu, Lauren Gibbs, and Dana Matthewson. But before we get into that, let's catch up on what you might have missed from the morning's play.
First match of the day. This quarterfinal should be pretty interesting. Oh boy, he got it. Ruud got it back. Oh, that's so sweet. That forehand does it. Ruud into the semis. Second day match, and this one just about to start. Oh, look at that. Nothing wrong with Jabeur's backhand. Oh, so good.
Just a fantastic moment.
Jabeur, she's one of my favourite players on the women's side of the draw. Beats Tomljanovic, and I mean, obviously didn't quite win in Wimbledon, made it to the final, but could this be her first slam?
It definitely could be. I mean, Ons Jabeur has shown this year what she's capable of, especially reaching that Wimbledon final. She's continuing to have a great year, and it's no surprise that she's doing well here. And what I love about Ons Jabeur, watching her play, especially here at Flushing Meadows, it's about entertainment. And when you watch Ons Jabeur play, it's so crafty. It's just so entertaining to watch her type of tennis.
Dana Matthewson, welcome to the show. Congratulations on your success at Wimbledon in doing so, becoming the first female wheelchair tennis player from the United States of America to win a major. We are honoured to have you on the show.
Thanks so much. That was a mouthful. You did that beautifully.
Listen, we're talking obviously about the tennis today. Ruud's looking absolutely on fire, isn't he? Made Berrettini look like an average player, which, you know, not many people can do.
Not at all. I mean, Casper Ruud's forehand is insane. I think, doesn't he have the most RPMs on his forehand than anybody on tour? I think they said that the other night, and you can see it. I wish I could have that.
Yeah, and quietly going about his business as well, which is always a good sign at a Grand Slam. Lauren Gibbs, many congratulations on your silver medal in Pyeongchang in bobsleigh. Now, before we go into the introduction, I can actually sympathise what it's like to be a silver medalist in bobsleigh, and we've got a little clip for you. This was from earlier this year, Lillehammer in Norway. I gave bobsleighing a go. I want to see what you think. All right, let's play the clip.
So here we are at the top. This is terrible. How are you not scared? We're going down on that. Oh my God!
Lauren, don't, please give him an F.
I don't even know if that counts as bobsledding. It's the couch. I mean, I love the couch passenger rides, but like no one has to steer.
Michelle, don't act like you're not impressed. And
James, you look like you were going on a very slow ride in Disney World. That you know, there's a small world after all.
Pipe down, Michelle. Let's go from A to C. Let's set that as the. No, come on, A to F. What would you give me for that?
Performance standpoint, a C, but from like entertainment, A+.
Yeah.
And we're here to entertain.
I'll take that. Do you scream like that when you go down?
Absolutely not.
Let's go back to tennis, shall we? We had a bit of fun with that. I know you're a big tennis fan as well, Lauren. Have you been watching many matches here?
Huge tennis fan. My dad tried to get me to play tennis as a kid, and I regret not doing it. So I try and get as much of women's tennis in as possible because I love supporting women's sports. And I'm excited to see what the women do in the last piece of this tournament.
Your dad wanted you to play tennis. Instead, you're a bobslayer. I can see how those two things are connected. You're a brave woman.
They're so close.
A time for the Laroche Pose smooth move of the day.
Casper was so rude there.
Unbelievable from Casper Ruud. It didn't look like he could get here.
There's something about those tweeners that really always impresses me, Michelle. It's not just your average tweener, it's the run back through the legs tweener that always seems to get us going here on the Changeover show.
To be able to display those kind of moves so suave, so entertaining, and just so easily is beyond me, and good for him. I just love seeing his growth, and I'm happy to see, like I mentioned before, what he can do, but kudos to him. What a great tournament he's having.
He really is. I mean, Dana, that's a really, really cool move, isn't it? Something that's not easy to pull off.
No, I'm jealous. Like, literally in wheelchair tennis, it's impossible. Because, like, how am I going to do that, right? So, I mean, I've actually had this conversation recently, like, what's our version of a tweener? And I don't even think we have one, just like something behind like that, but my wrist would fall off. Well, I think they're cool. Someday, maybe.
Lauren, any trick shots in bobsled? Is that a thing?
No, I mean, there's some like style points when I pull the brakes at the end, and you can have the hand up.
I
usually
love that.
just like sit there.
I love that. I love the idea of
busy.
you just like Supermaning across the finish
Right,
line.
it's like.
Well, it's time now for a game I like to call In or Out. And today's statement is, will the 2022 US Open champion be an American? We, of course, have France's TFO, Coco Gauff, Jessica Pegula still playing, or maybe even someone on this very show. Are you in or are you out? Can an American win the US Open? Lauren, we'll start with you.
As a U.S. Olympic medalist, I will always root for the home team, my home team, so I'm in.
Dana, are you in or are you out?
100% in. We have so many good players, and like, look at what Francis did. Coco's like awesome. Jessie also. I definitely am saying in.
And I mean, you could as well. You could follow up Wimbledon with a title here yourself.
Yeah.
So
also, there's me. What about me?
You. I am backing
Let's go.
you. Michelle, you sat there very quietly in the corner. We'll come to you. I'm sure you're desperate to give your opinions. Are you in or are you out?
Okay, don't boo me. I'm a very proud American, but I'm a realist. There's so many other great, talented players that are still left in the draw, so I'm going to go with out.
Dana, any sort of other Americans from the wheelchair tennis side of things that we can look out for? I myself am quite a big Alfie Hewitt fan, and now I'm obviously a big fan of you as well. But yeah, any other sort of key players we can look out for in the draw, you think? On
the women's side, it's really kind of unpredictable, aside from the one person that wins it all the time, which is Dita DeGroot. So she's someone to look out for. The men's side is more unpredictable. I think you have to look for Shingo Kunieda from Japan. If he wins this U.S. Open, he'll have completed a calendar slam and a golden slam, because he won the gold in Tokyo, and he hasn't lost since then, including our year-end Masters. So watch out for him. But then also, this is the first year in history that juniors are added to our draw. So watch out for all of them. Yeah, lots still to come here at the US Open. It's time now to look at match insights with IBM Watson, the AI-powered fact sheets that get you up to speed on every singles match here at the US Open. And you can see that Watson's analysis gives Coco Gauff the edge over Caroline Garcia with a 51% chance to win. This figure comes from a comprehensive analysis that includes scores, statistics, and of course, expert opinion. As we take a look at the IBM Power Index, we can see that Coco Gauff has the edge there as well, coming in at number 3 with Caroline Garcia at number 6. So that's IBM Watson's analysis. But if you want to have a go, check out usopen.org/match insights to share your own thoughts on the match. Michelle, we turn to you now for your expertise. Coco Gauff versus Carolina Garcia. A great matchup. Does Coco Gauff come through?
Don't hate me here. I'm a big Coco fan. She's done great things, but Caroline Garcia just came off winning the Cincinnati Open. She's one of those players that are very underrated, and people don't really talk about her, but when she goes on the court, she knows what to do. She's having a hot season right now this summer. So I think Coco Gauff also, there's a lot of pressure on her because now people are turning to her as the next American now that Serena has bowed out. So there's some pressure on Coco, and I think Caroline Garcia could pull through in this one.
We love your honesty, Michelle. You know, you say things how you see it, how you feel it. So that's part of the reason that we love you on the show. Lauren, are you in agreement? Do you think this could be a step too far for Coco?
I mean, look, I know better than anybody that anybody can win on any given day. She has youth on her side. She's excited. She's playing well. She's confident. I feel like she's really coming into her own as a player. So as far as winning, we'll have to see, but I think it'll be a great match, and I think that's what we're always looking to see.
And Dana, just to sort of get your sentiments on that as well, are you a big Coco fan? Is it someone that you sort of watched and been, involved with over the years? You think she could indeed beat Garcia and get through here in Flushing Meadows?
Yeah, well, it's just like Lauren just said, like with tennis and with most sports, on any given day, it's whoever shows up just a little bit better than the other person. And, it could be Garcia, it could be Coco, but to an earlier point, like Coco has had pressure on her for a long time.
I love you guys. It's been such good fun working with you all. Even Michelle, welcome back. We've missed you. Okay, well, that is it. We run out of time, sadly, here on today's Changeover show, but we will be back tomorrow with more action. We'll see you then. Bye for now.